Welcome. In this training video, we'll be exploring the Britannica Online website that's provided through NC for teachers of North Carolina. We're going to hopefully find out that this is a safe way for students to explore content on their own or that you specify, and it will be filtered enough that they will have a safe research experience while still having variety and lots of information, all that they need to have. So let's begin. We'll start at the ncwysowl.org, and in here we'll click on Britannica. This takes us to the Britannica Online School Edition Pre-K through 12. Right now it automatically defaults to the elementary school, but if we come up here to the school edition, click on that, we find that we have elementary, middle, and high school. At the high school level, they still have loads of research information, journal, magazines, best websites, multimedia, and plenty of resources for students of all ages. Let's go back to the elementary website. One thing that teachers have a great concern about is students searching online freely and finding inappropriate material. One thing that this does is filters a lot of that and then still provides them with a variety of information. So what I would like for you to do is to pull up the Britannica Online, elementary, middle, or high school, and then search for an item that you think might have inappropriate content. Let's say I'm searching for Babe Ruth, and I search for Babe, what would actually show up? I want you to perform about 5 or 6 searches and see if you come up with any inappropriate material. This is helpful for you to become comfortable with this as a teacher, knowing that students can explore here while being safe. So pause your video here and conduct 5 to 6 searches now. Now that you've conducted your searches, hopefully you feel a little bit more confident about the material that's on the Britannica Online website. And also, hopefully, you found a variety of information that is not limiting students' ability to find information. Right now, we want to explore the 2 different ways students can search on here. Add the easy search box where you can go in and find whatever it is you're looking for right away. Notice that you can search the elementary encyclopedia or straight in the dictionary thesaurus built into this website. Fantastic research. But another way to explore is by topic. So we have 8 different topics that are very common in the education world, and it helps the students categorize the information that they're going to be learning. So let's say I'm interested in science. I would click on the science link. In there, all of a sudden, as a student, I get introduced to categories within science. Now, this is very important for students to develop their own understanding. All of a sudden they realize science is animal science, earth science, health science, and so on and so forth. So this helps students categorize information. Not only does exploring this way help me learn the main categories of a particular topic, I also get subcategories. So let's say I'm interested in animals. I can view the subcategories, and now we're getting more specific, and it's almost like a thinking map in web version. And again, I can continue to view more subcategories, or if I just want to stay generic and click on birds, I can. Here I have an article on birds. This is not the only article on birds, but there are a variety. One thing that you notice for each article in the elementary version is that it has a feature where it will read the text to them. Let's see if you can hear this.
From pigeons in big cities to penguins in Antarctica, all birds have similar features. They all have wings, though they cannot all fly. All birds also have feathers. In fact, birds are the only living animals that have feathers.
So right here, they're introduced to real factual content. Britannica Encyclopedia, fantastic people working for them, and it'll read to them, and it'll highlight for the elementary version, so they're developing their reading fluency skills, as well as finding factual information. Another important feature that is still safe for students to do this, and they need to practice this, is surfing the web pinball style. Their learning is based on their interest. And if all of a sudden I find, as I'm learning about birds, I find an interest in feathers, there are links in there where you can click on feathers and just kind of pinball and bounce around. So now I click on feathers, and I get more in depth on feathers. And as I go down and read, like hair, and if I have a curiosity of how feathers are like hair, I can click on my hair link and pinball over to hair. Have it read to me. Now I'm back to mammals or horns or skin, and I just have a variety of ways to learn. I can bounce around and learn a great deal of information. I'm engaged because it's highly interested. I clicked on it, so I'm interested in it, and there's a lot of good factual information there for them. What we're going to do now is we're going to pause for you to think of a curriculum area that is upcoming for you, where you're going to be teaching soon. And I would like for you to develop a lesson that would incorporate this encyclopedia tool, but instead of having the kids go to a topic that you've chosen, you want to give them a little more flexibility where they have a choice within that. So maybe you're working on birds, but within birds they have a wide variety of topics that they can choose. So they have invested interest in that. So stop now, create a short 45-minute lesson where students will use Britannica Online Student Edition to investigate for themselves. Pause the video now. Hopefully by this point you've created your lesson and learned that this Britannica Online is a safe place for students to explore on their own topics that they're interested in, and there's loads of content that can help increase the knowledge of the students. One other thing that I want to point out real quick before we break is a tool for pre-K through second grade students. It's called the Britannica Learning Zone. And when you click on there, you find that we have
Hi, my name is Newton. Welcome to the Britannica Learning Zone.
Hello.
We're
Newton.
going to have lots of fun. Just move your mouse over something and I will tell you how it works.
So this is a very visual audio. We got loads of information, but the way it's laid out.
Jen is at the beach looking for seashells. She already has.
We have a very easy way for even pre-K through second grade students to explore areas of interest. And that's a fantastic resource. What you're going to do now is you're going to, in just a second, pause the video. I want you to complete a formative evaluation by clicking on the link below. And you can also have some time to share your lesson with other teachers. Pause the video now, and after the break, we'll continue with session 2.